David, we've come to Letterkenny in County Donegal here today to look at your farm.
That's right.
You were a suckler farmer,
Yeah,
and I suppose we worked with you maybe, firstly about 3 years ago.
that's
You,
right.
you made contact to look at maybe designing new facilities.
Yeah.
Maybe you could just maybe explain where you come from and your journey so far.
Well, we were sucking cow herd before, and always wanted to go into the milking, and I got a job then milking cows, and then that even pushed me more, So I contacted Grasstech to see what would be like this farm here for milk and stuff, and they guided me along.
Right.
So it is.
Yeah. So you went for planning. I know planning took a bit of time.
Planning took a wee bit of time now, but we got there at the finish up, but it was kind of like a year wasted too, but we got here anyway.
Yeah. Okay. So I suppose against the backdrop of the cows here now, you're milking since February.
Milking started in February. The cows started to calve, hey, and they're all young heifers, first time.
Yes. And some of these are calves you would have bought.
Aye, we bought. There was 30 of them. We bought in Cork.
Yeah.
And the rest, then there was a local man, and we got 10 of him, and then I got a few of them, and then the last ones didn't come from Limerick again now.
Okay. Yeah. So you've mainly a black and white herd, is that right?
Aye, that's it. They're all good eBay's,
Yeah.
So we try and keep it that way anyway,
Okay. So how many are you milking at the moment?
There's 70 there now.
Yes.
70, so hopefully, now the target is 100 all year round, milking.
Okay.
So say if 20 of them calving in November time,
Okay. And why you're say to milk all year round? Why would you do that, or what's your motivation to do that?
Well, hey, it's just it holds the milk up in the winter time, and if you had 100 cows spring calving, like if you're growing, like coming into the back end, if you get a bad back end, it's it could be tight for the ground, So at least if you had 20 off that,
Yeah.
For drying off, you could
Yeah.
ship them away to somewhere else,
Yes.
So it is, but that's what I think anyway. But
Yeah. Who
We'll
you
see.
supply milk to?
Revo.
Okay. Yeah.
Revo.
Okay.
No, everything was very good with them now. They were very helpful too.
Right. So you're combining dairy farm with work. You were working off farm a lot prior to getting into cows, and you're still continuing to kind of work a couple of jobs.
Aye, that's right. No, we'll just keep milking now, here and the other place. Just so we see how it goes.
Yeah. So you're relief milking on another farm, are you?
Aye, I'm relief down at Thomas Quinn there.
Yeah. Okay.
So it is.
Yeah. And how many milkings a week would you do there?
Oh well, between me and the father, hey, we do 7 days a week.
Okay. Keep them all milked. That's your job, is
Aye.
it? Yeah. Okay.
So between here and there, and the brother there does milking there as well. So,
Okay. Yeah.
so he is.
Right. So it's dry ground here. There's a bit of rock here. Would that be?
Aye, we only sowed this wee bit out here last year. Aye, at the back end last year.
Yeah.
This is a very rocky bit here, but it's good dry land on up,
Okay.
So it is, but what do you call it? We says if we get any kind of grass at all, it's better than rashes.
Yeah.
So we got it turned over, and no, it's looking well now.
Yeah. Yeah. And I know you've started, and we've done some plans on the grazing infrastructure to give you some guidelines on that. But you've made a start anyway with.
That's right. Aye.
Yeah.
No, we've only made one roadway yet, but there's a few more to do. But we're just kind of just doing it as we go, because time's the problem,
Yes.
Milking doesn't belong coming back round again,
I know.
So it is, but
And I suppose the challenge has been, with the delay in planning, you hit a period when costs have gone through the roof, construction-wise, and
the cost was
Yeah.
very, very shocking, But we done most of the work ourselves now, to be fair, us and the cousin, and the four of us, and only for that, like, it would have been even worse,
Okay. Yeah.
So it is. But like we put up the shade and all ourselves, and we put the parlour, took it apart, you know, and brought it up as well. So that was a big help too.
Okay. So I suppose, look, we're in the breeding time at the moment, and you were maybe explaining to me earlier, your I suppose your breeding regime is to use bulls for the moment.
Aye, that's it. What we're going to do is just run 2 bulls along with them, and the replacement heifers in, we're just going to buy in, you know, maybe as calves or bull heifers, you know.
Yeah. Okay.
It's just to see how we get on, because when you're there for the AI, you have to be there all the time, and like if a cow's running, like you'll have to like wait till the next day, and it's just our thing is get in, get them milked, and get them out again, you know.
Yeah.
And get on to something else, you know.
Okay. Yeah.
But I think anyway, if you're not really into the, you know, breeding AI and stuff, like you're as well going like through yourselves or whatever to get good cattle, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
And as we done before, like we got started with them, and them 30 heifers is like they're great, you know.
Yeah. And I suppose, look, as Jamie found, there are plenty of good farms out there that have stock.
There's plenty of good farms, and the thing I see is, I don't know if it's me being lazy again, but if we ring you get the, you know, the best, you know, instead of like Donegal and stuff, you know.
Yeah.
So at least you can go to the farm and chat to him, and he's genuine enough, you know.
What has been the biggest challenge, I suppose, of making the conversion? Or maybe should I ask first is, why did you decide to change from sucklers?
Well, the sucking cows, it kind of wasn't paying, and I couldn't be in the farm all the time. I had to work away.
Yeah.
And all away work and money was going into the farm, and like you were getting nothing out of it.
To keep it going?
To keep it going.
Okay.
And like when you're only going to the mart like a couple of times a year, like it's no good.
No.
You know, so I always wanted to do it anyway, and then, as I say, I got that job down there, and I just loved it, you know.
Yeah.
And to be fair, Thomas, he helped me good, you know.
Okay, and you learned a lot there too?
I learned a lot. That's where I learned everything, you know.
Yeah.
So he was good to me, and he still is. And no, that's so now hopefully, I know the first year is going to be tight because they're nearly all heifers, you know what I mean. And but hopefully I'll be able to stay here.
Yeah. So what has been the biggest challenge, say?
The biggest challenge is well, first of all, it's a big investment, you know. But we went as small as we could, you know what I mean, and done as much as we could to keep down the cost.
Yeah.
And December and January now was tight.
When you were trying to complete the project?
Aye, when we were trying to complete, because we got held up too with the bank, with the money, you know.
Yeah.
So that was a big downfall, you know.
Yeah. And the cows weren't going to stop calving, they were?
The cows weren't going to stop calving. Like we had over 30 calved, and we were milking in a 1 unit up the chute.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But no, thankfully we got there. McKnight's, they done a good job. Like they were busy too. Like
yeah.
Everybody lays everything to the last minute, but my plan was to run them through the parlour for a month or 6 weeks before that, but it just never worked out. You know?
Yes. Yeah.
So it is.
So like your as you said, your plan is ideally milk 100 cows in time.
Maybe milk 100 cows. Like we could go maybe to 150 or 160 here, but hey, we'll see how it goes, you know.
Yeah. And you have the option of maybe stopping working off farm, then maybe you'll at least have the option or the choice maybe in time then.
Aye, that's it. Aye, that's it. No, that's what I want to do, you know. Like if it would ease the pressure and everything, you know. But No, I love it down there too, hey, and what do you call it? It's tight when you're milking in the two places in the one time, you know. So
yeah. So what's your day look like? What time do you have to get up in the morning?
well, they normally start here around 6.
Yeah.
And I would milk them, and it would only take me an hour, you know, an hour and a bit, and then you'd probably go off then to Thomas's, and then in the evening I go to his first, and then I come back here then.
Yeah.
So it is.
So what time are you finish in the evening?
Well, it'll be finished here. I probably have the 2 herds done about maybe 7:30, you know.
Okay.
In the evening.
Yeah.
I start down there about 4:15, you know.
Okay.
He's 160, 170 there now. So.
Okay. Yeah.
So
it's a long day for you, but
it's a long day, hey, but I don't mind it. You
Yeah.
know, it's a short day in between milkings.
yes,
You know, to get anything done. But
yes.
no, hey, it's good.
But I suppose it's the reality of building a business. If you're building a business, it doesn't come easy when you're starting out in life, and
No,
you
that's
gotta
it.
put your shoulder to the wheel.
Yeah, that's it, hey. And what do you call it? The ground here is all kind of in the one block, so it's handy.
Yeah.
You know, so don't have much bother with traffic, you know, so
Yes.
hopefully it'll keep working out, you know.
Okay. So you've done the fencing yourself, have you?
Aye.
Yeah.
We just done that there. It was like, as I say, it's not finished yet. There are some water drinkers up there, but they're not in the right places yet, you know. But it's just we were just finishing off down there, and then the good weather was coming. We had to get the cows out, and we just, you know, we got enough done to get us away, you know.
Yeah.
So it is.
Okay. Did you dig the surface here,
Aye,
David?
we done that. It's as I say, there's plenty of rock.
Yeah.
We need a bit of dust yet over the top of this, but
Is it your own stone?
no, we got it from Tanney's quarry. Is just over the road, you know.
Yeah.
So we did.
So did you reseed the land?
We reseeded all this land here. It must be this field must be reseeded now, about maybe 5 or 6 years.
Okay.
You know, but as we were in the sucking cows, we were reseeding away, you know.
Yeah.
Because it was the plan someday.
Yeah.
To go into milk. So at least we have all the land reseeded now. You know. So it's
It's a very important thing done anyway.
that's a very important thing.
So you've laid your pipe then here anyway on.
Aye, that
along.
there's we just put that along there just like for temporary, you know.
Yeah.
Just to see what way it plans out, and we'll bury it then, you know. So it is. But no, that's
You've plenty of grass anyway.
plenty of grass. I had to cut that wee bit. So it is. So no, that's a big field there. So
Yeah.
it holds a pile.
Yeah.
You know. So it is.
It's a fine view anyway.
Aye, there's a good view here. Aye. There's a good view now. No, that's it. Hey, it's just got a wee bit tramp there now, but
Yeah.
with the rain, but you get that.
You do.
You get that, so you do.
Yeah.
You know.